Hello everybody, you're here with Claru Beauty with your host Claudia Lara. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today is an exciting day. I think I say that every day, but it is how I start because it is how I get excited about what's going to happen today. So today we have an exciting day, okay? Repeating myself. Thank you very much for watching and tuning in. So we are going to do a full face and I'm going to use Givenchy in one side of my face and La Mer in another side of my face. And then we're going to go through obviously bronzer, blush, things of this nature. I'll be recommending as we go. But the feature of today is another of the Gwen Stefani quads. This is the last one. There's 4 of them and I've done a video on each of them. So I haven't done one on this. And I got inspired because I watched the Oscars yesterday. Well, actually, probably I'll post this video tomorrow, the next day. But I watched the Oscars on Sunday and I saw a lot of red lips. And so I thought Gwen Stefani is right on target. And so I decided to do another red lipstick. But the feature is this. So perhaps I'll do a nuder lips and then the red lipstick so you see the difference. I like this quad quite a bit. It's one of those, it's called Danger Zone. And so it's a very smoky sort of quad. And I understand that the Gwen Stefani GXVE, I don't know how to pronounce this, GXVE, brand hasn't really caught on. I don't see a lot of interest out there. So nevertheless, I love the brand. It's very affordable. I love the eyeshadows. They're creamy, but they blend, they're matte. I really like the brand. I like the whole, I have her eyeliners, I have her eyebrow, I have, you know, the face oil. So that's why I'm doing one more video on her and then I promise I'll stop. Also because the Sephora sale is coming up. So if you at least want to try it, that would be a good opportunity to do so. So let's begin. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, oh, the hair, Roen doll. I'm taking my foundation La Mer. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do at this moment. And so we're gonna put La Mer on this side. Okay, just so I remember. So maybe I put too much. I'm used to putting enough for the full face, but hopefully it'll be a good day and we won't be having all the things that you've seen happen to me as I'm in camera showing my best self and then all of these accidents happen. So now this is interesting. I have to be careful with my eyes. The whole weekend, for some reason, something really burned them. I don't know which product of all the ones I've tried, but my eyes were burning the whole weekend. I almost thought no more makeup for me or skincare. I'm gonna go back to my same old and just let it be. But then I thought, what am I gonna show you guys, right? I mean, I can't help myself. So look how beautiful. This is La Mer. This is Weis, a beloved. And of course I'm featuring because the Sephora sale is coming up on April 1st for VIP Rouge. And then I think the April 4th is the VIP. And then it is for everybody, something like that. So that's why I wanted to feature things that you can get at the sale as well. So this is the La Mer. You can see the difference that it makes in my face. Look how beautiful. It's just a natural, soft, beautiful foundation. And of course I can put a second layer if I really wanted to cover a lot, but let's leave it like that. If I need to cover a little bit, I would. So now we're gonna put the new Givenchy. And let's see how this one works. I'm not even sure how the colors will compare with each other, but we will see. So let me clean the brush real quick here. All right. So How is everybody? How is your weekend? Are you ready to get April going? The spring is on us. All right, so obviously the color might differ a tiny bit. This one is a little yellower, but I hope you don't get, what is it? What's the word I'm using? You know, when you get, not confused, but just pointing out the color instead of how the foundation performs. So yes, I put a little second layer, but it's because I put less product to begin with. So let's look now. What is the difference other than the color? Distract, that was the word I was looking for. I don't want you to get distracted just because of the color. Let's look at how the foundation performs. And obviously I just applied it, but it will be changing as we speak through the video because foundation, as I said, they change, you know this. All right, so far, they're very similar. I think the La Mer blur my wrinkles a little more on this side. You notice that? They're a little more pronounced here, but very tiny bit. I think they both blur my wrinkles. Now looking down, they're so similar. I think La Mer cover a little tiny bit more the redness. And I think they're both give me this natural glow. This might be a tiny little bit more glowy, a tiny little bit. And so now let's see how they perform. I mean, so far I like this because it's less yellow, if you notice, but I like this because it covers more of the red. Let's see how they perform. Yes, La Mer is one of my favorites. So the Givenchy did not, took that spot. However, they are extremely similar, and I think the Givenchy is, if not half the price, but it is less expensive. So that's something to consider when they perform so similar, right? All right, let's move along so we don't make a very long video here. The next thing I want to use is Dior. This is a backstage kind of bronzers, and I am going to use my Sonia G. You know I love this. So I wanted a very cool tone, just sort of contour. So I am going to go like this on those two. Usually this is the one I use the most. I think this one might have a little tiny bit of sheen. No, it's just darker. So I use both. Let's see what happens. Maybe I should have just used one, but since I'm just gonna make this line here because it's gonna be a very smoky eye. So I don't know which of the stars I saw that they just do this instead of this. They do this. They're younger than me, so I better do both, right? Anything that makes your face a little slimmer. You know my trick, this parts, we want them kind of shade out. And I've seen some stars, especially I think I saw Salma Hayek, she has all these tricks where she puts some hair down here. She's not only, I saw also, what's her name, Sandra Bullock, and they put the hair here to make the face a little slimmer. But I know Salma Hayek does another trick. She's talked about it, obviously, on camera, where she says she pulls her hair here or here, sort of in a braid, very, very tight, to do this, to appear that she has a lifting. And then she puts the hair on top so it doesn't show. And of course, she has mentioned that it gives her a big headache, I'm sure. So, all right, so I'm just bronzing and shading. And this part is very important for this look in particular. All right, so let's apply blush. Last video I made, I don't remember which one was, with Beautylish recommendations. I forgot to apply the blush. Oh. All right, now let's do it after because I want to see the eyes. what do I have in my face is I did apply some eyebrow pencil. Now I want to tell you what I did, because I do have the, I don't know how to pronounce this brand, Gibby. Well, I do have the Wen. I'm just going to say Wen for now. I do have the Wen. She has two eyebrow pencils. So one is this, which seems to be a little more creamier. And look at the application. I love this application if you've seen my other videos, because this part is longer. So you kind of situate it and then apply it. But then she has another one that I don't have, and I will order in this sale, because I like this quite a bit, that looks a little bit, you know, thin. I don't have, what did I use? Well, I don't have it here. I used the Roen, which is very, very pointy and thin, like the other pencil looks like on this. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at you while I'm talking, but I was trying to look for it. Oh, here it is. I don't know why things disappear here while I'm talking to you. So this is Roen, and I really, really like this. This is, I don't know if they have it in Sephora, probably they do. So I really like this. It's so fast, so easy, so precise. I love the color. And so I applied this first, and then I applied this one. And so the effect, kind of this one covers more, fills more, makes it a little more thicker. And then this one feels fuller, the eyebrow. Maybe I'll do a video just on how I do my eyebrows with this too. I really like them. So I do recommend this one. I will get the thinner. I can't recommend it yet because I haven't gotten it, but so far I like this too. So that's what I have on my face. All right, so let's move along to this quad. Now, I did make a video with the swatches of all 4 quads, if you want to watch the swatches of it. Here, I'm just going to make the application. So let's go into, I'm going to use my Refer 14. And I'm just going to apply the white. Preparing my eyelid, I'm going to sort of, not all over, but sort of the lid and then the inner boundary of my eye. You see how I'm bringing it all the way? And I do this because always bringing lighter colors over here makes my eyes larger. I want to do like this. And I'm going to try a new trick today. And you tell me if it works or not. I've been thinking about it because I've been looking at my videos, obviously, because I need to edit a little bit, the little bit that I do edit, which is mostly cutting things out to make it less long. So what I've been noticing, and that's going to be the attempt. I don't know if I should tell you, because if it doesn't happen, you'll be like, that's not what you did. But my idea is, because I have the hooded eyes and because I have attempt several lining, you know, eyelining that don't really work. So I'm trying to do, I'm going to bring it here. You see when you open your eye? I want you to notice a horizontal line here where my, you know, this, I'm following my lid right there. I'm going to make a horizontal line, and that's what I'm going to pull more or less to here, which is the end of my eyebrow. So I'm going to do a point here, and then I'm going to bring it down. And this is what I'm hoping that it will elongate. Let's see. So the next thing I'm going to use is this one in my crease. And here I'm just sort of shading. And I'm starting on the outside, like over here instead of there, because we're looking for the really the color to start coming out, not in. And here I'm playing, I'm trusting the little knowledge that I have on makeup will help me guide through, because I'm telling you, having this channel has brought so much humility. I thought I knew a little bit or a lot more than what I find out I know. And you guys have taught me so much. You guys are so helpful. I mean, you guys suggested products or techniques or mixtures, and I love that. But that taught me how much I still have to learn. So, oh well. I remember when I started, I was talking all confidence about, oh my God, you do this and you do that, tutorials. And then I learned that you guys know so much. It's like, and then I went, this is a little story of how my YouTube has shifted. Then I went to ask you about all kind of things. It ended up being you tutoring me or you suggesting for me, which I really love. And then I realized, I don't know if that's what you want. I mean, I don't know the reasons you enjoy this channel, right? If you do enjoy it, I hope you do. Because I do it with a lot of love, that's for sure. So let's go back to the eyeshadows. I want you to notice how beautiful this performs. I mean, look how natural. It kind of becomes your skin, but it shades. It's just so lovely. All right, so now we're getting into the darker brown. I'm a little nervous here, but I should shift eye brush, really. But remember what I said, so we're gonna go from here out in a sort of horizontal and then down. So let's get another brush. And I just did a video on brushes if you wanna check them out. And of course, now I have to put my words on my mouth. What do they say? My foot in my mouth. That saying, right? That I said, oh, you use this to guide and all of this. Well, now I better show, right? So all right, so I'm looking for that horizontal line I spoke about, and then I'm bringing it down. And that is the only way I can think of for my hoodiness. So I'll tell you what the difference is of what I used to do. See, I always started here and I guided, we're gonna go here and we're gonna go up. Right? That was the whole intention. So it's basically doing the same thing. However, I'm taking it from a very different angle to accomplish it. You see that? Oh, I like it, right? And I think I saw, obviously I'm always looking for pictures on Instagram and of how people apply makeup. I'm sure you do too. That's why we love this topic. But I think I thought Jennifer Lawrence, she has very hooded eyes, very small eyes, and her makeup looks very, very awesome, I think. And so I was looking, how do they make it appear so lovely? And I think this is what I come up with. So I don't know if I'm missing something. Maybe this was not it, but I'm liking it so far. So it is helping me quite a lot to do this other perspective, because before I used to be here and then just hoping that it will work. And when I did that, sometimes it went out, sometimes, you know, I really was not exact. And now I really know what I want to do, which is this horizontal line and then down. All right, and then I'm just filling in a little bit, right? Now I'm gonna use the medium, oh no, the second one on the bottom. Oh, and I'm trying to be very careful with my eyes because again, something went in, I don't know, last week, and my eyes were burning the whole week, and I think I said that. So we have to be very careful. And of course, I don't learn because I should be using primer by now. Maybe I'll start. But I tried these shades before, and these ones are very, very nice. Look, I like it. Ooh. All right, so I guess it could be just like that, but I do want to try a little bit of the black, a little bit. So let's just add a little bit as if it's a liner. And this is one of the reasons I like the brush, the applicator, to be a little pointy. I mentioned this on the brush because what it's allowing me to do, and this is the Sonia G Builders Pro. So it's not only application like that, but this pointy part allows me to guide it. And I guide it in a thinner line. All right, and then I'm just gonna kind of bring it up a little bit, the black. All right, so far so good. You see how the wing is happening on its own sort of thing? Because the next thing I'm gonna use is and of course, all right, hold on a second. So one other thing that you do is always sort of blend whatever you've done. That's why I always said on the brushes that you need, I said this two will do everything. And then I added a third one, which is this. This three is all you need for a while, obviously. And so I'll list them down below, but I'm showing you here what I mean. So the next thing obviously is always to just buff. And that's one beautiful thing about this quad, or these quads from this brand. They're so easy, especially to make this smokiness. I love it. That's why I got all four. I mean, I originally ordered just one, and then I love it so much that now I own all four. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is apply the liner. Now, I've seen some people, and she only carries two. I did get the two, the matte. You can do a whole look with this metallic blue. It's really lovely color. I really recommend it. I really recommend the black too. And so, oh good, it's sharpened. So you can apply it directly, which is probably what I'm gonna do, but I have seen some videos that they took something like this. You probably have something like this. You can use it for your eyebrows, but in this case, they sort of take let's do it a little bit. So they take it from the crayon, from here, the pencil, and then they apply the line. So I guess this is when, oh yeah, it works. You see this? If you really want a very thin line that when you have hooded eyes, you sort of do. So this way is a lot easier to apply than the actual pencil. You see that? Very, very simple. Now this brush that I'm using is dual, and it is precisely to apply eyeliner. And this is Natasha Denona. This is new. She came out with this she had these very iPods, kind of cream iPods. I only bought one color, which is a color that I barely use. I think I should have bought the black or the brown. Let me show you if I can find it real quick. Yeah, this one's. And so I got this sort of cream color. I play with it. The formula and the way it applies is amazing. That's why I should have got the black at least. But the cream I haven't really, yeah, you can do cool looks, but I haven't really been called to use it that much. So this brush comes with that. Do I recommend that product? Yes. I have too many blacks and browns. I mean, how many do I need? But, all right. I don't know. I'm looking for a little, let's see here. I don't want to miss it out, but I need a little bit more. So I'm kind of dotting. And you saw, you can use a brush. Now, one of you asked me, what do I use this for? The flat definer that I keep saying that it is also needed is precisely for this. So you see, you can really blur or line or apply. And then for example, you can take a little bit of the black here with this one and go above it if you need. Look at that. So could I have done that within a touch of the No Nut? Yes. But I find that this one applies a little more of color and it really diffuses it. And you can really use it for the inner corner and other things. So I think, you know, that's why you use each brush for their own thing. But this one I like because you saw what I did with this, and then it has this other side which is domey. So you could also sort of blurred or buff or not. Touch of the Nona brushes are really, really nice for any type of precision, sort of like I'm trying to do here. So I really like it. It's not necessarily coming like I thought, which was a little more wing-like, but I am liking what's coming up. Are you liking it? I mean, do you think you would do this? Or, oh, here we go. That's my dog. He had to be in the film. Like one of you said, he wants to be in. Yes, he does. So what I'm gonna do now, I don't know if I should smoke it a little bit. I'm gonna put a little more of the black. Should I? Let's see, just a tiny bit. I'm just playing here. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is just fill up a little bit on the lid. Why? I don't know. Maybe to mess it up. But I did want it sort of a smoky look. And I wanted to try all the ones from the quad. All right, so I think we're gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna have to go and equalize the other eye. I think what I seen Jennifer Lawrence and all of that, they really smoke it out. Like it really, let's bring out a little bit more of the brown, more in all over the lid. I'm talking about the third color right there. So I'm gonna go and equalize the other eye and I'll be right back. Hello, well, I am back and I only applied mascara on this eye because I wanted you to see the big difference. Oh my God, right? This is with mascara and this is without. So let's apply it together. Now I am using here the Roller Lash from Benefit. I really, really, really recommend this mascara. I used it for many, many months, and actually it's been years since I know this brand and use their mascaras. They have great ones. But this is one of my favorites for every day, for very natural look. And then today I would have used the Better Than Sex mascara. It's one of favorites, but I couldn't find it. I don't know where I placed it. But for a smoky look, I probably would have gone for Better Than Sex. But for everyday, this mascara is lovely. Obviously, I have the full size, so I do use this one. And it is a repurchase for many years now. So I actually do enjoy this mascara. I think this one is a little dry now. So usually it applies a little bit faster, but nevertheless, I wanted to pull it out. I probably will have to repurchase with this sale, but I will be getting the Better Than Sex one this time. So, there you have it. I love this very smoky but simple sort of look. Let's move along. I hope you like it too. I mean, you could do every day. And I wanted it enough simple so I can use a red lipstick or a nude lipstick. So for blushes, I have two options for you. So I have the Pat McGrath Labs, the Nymphet. I love this brush. It's very natural. It's very lovely. I don't have Flirtations, which is even lighter than this. Might get it in this sale, but I love this one because it does have enough color payout. A second option will be the Dior, and this is a favorite, a bestseller, the Rose Montagnier. And so the difference is this one has a little bit of illuminating, and this one is straight up sort of matte. So I think I'm gonna go with the matte one for today. But you can use either or, depending on your mood, depending on how you feel, and perhaps I'll use both. Let's see. So I am just applying a little bit of the Nymphet from Pat McGrath. This is such a lovely, lovely color. And it really goes with everything. And so I use this for more pinkish, and then I have the Nude Venus for more peachy. They both sort of give the same effect. So I recommend both. And then the Rose Montagnier has just a little bit more illuminating. So it maybe if I didn't have such a matte and smoky, that would have been a choice. And of course, I always bring the brush a little bit up here just to bring it all together. And then last, let's go for lips. Now, she has three reds. All three are amazing. They are sort of different, all each on their own. And so today we can go with the shimmer or we can go with the matte. I am preferring to go with matte today. So I'm gonna be using, it's called Original Recipe, Original Me. And so this is a little more orangey, but it is matte, and let's apply it. It smells a little bit coconut. And that immediately puts me in a more youthful kind of feel, which is always nice. Now, she doesn't sell a lip liner, but these are so pointy. Look at that. And the formula is so awesome that I have not found that I need the lip liner. Only the formula that comes in a clear container. I wish I had it right here with me. I feel that I do need to kind of fix it up a little with a brush, because it's a long-lasting formula, the one that you apply sort of wet, then it sets dry, that's it, it's staying there. This one are not like that. They will leave something in the glass that you drink from, but they are very long-lasting, and they fade away nicely. It's not like you have some missing patches or things like that. No, it fades away naturally and little by little, gradually. So you happen to have color, you know, probably most of the day if you didn't rub it off. So, what do you guys think? I think it's very, very lovely. I think it's smoky. I mean, I haven't buff it a little bit, and let's use a clean brush and just sort of, I mean, is that well put? You know, sometimes then I look back at the video and I'm like, ay, Claudia, you could have at least put something or fix it, or but I am here doing it so fast, and well, it hasn't been fast, but you know what I mean. It's different when I'm talking to you all while I apply it. So just want to make sure that the color is showing off nicely. You see what I mean? I mean, I'm not feeling it. It's a little bit like, it doesn't look transparent, that's not the word, but the colors look soft and nice. I actually like that a lot. I think it helps our age group. Because if I had more color payout and it was so covered, then it's a totally different look. So I like that this looks smoky enough and yet natural, if that makes any sense. But this is a final look, and given that I don't have a lot of real estate in my eyes, I think this is very lovely. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do at this moment. And let's compare the foundations. You remember I put La Mer on this side and I put Givenchy on this side, and you tell me, which side do you like better? I like this is a little bit whiter, a little more brightening, but as far as the foundation goes, I like this side. Look at that. Just because this one shows a little bit more red, I'm being extremely picky. I don't think you would necessarily see any difference in real life or in camera. This has a little more brightening effect. You see how this is whiter? So I like that. Of course, I could always apply a little bit of concealer, the brightening one, on both sides, and that will take that effect over here. So it's not something you can really deal with if you really wanted it. And remember, I didn't apply any highlight today. So also, if I apply a little bit of the Givenchy, what do you call this? The Guerlain, the Le Meteorites. This one's, this is a very old case. They last forever. But if I apply a little bit of this, it will really brighten the whole look. So again, I love both foundations. So please let me know what you think right below. Ring the bell, thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.